my darlings, I hope you're all doing very, very well. In today's video, it is the start of my Halloween TikTok 5-day streak, okay? Because Halloween is my absolute favourite time of year, I'm going to be doing 5 videos, so from today until Halloween day, just because I feel like it, and I have a lot of TikTok videos to catch up on. I feel like I'm very, very behind. I have so many to react to, so I thought that this would be the best way of doing it, maybe, I don't know. And it's my favourite series to film, and it's your favourite series to watch, I guess, because these are my most popular videos, so why not celebrate Halloween by watching scary tattoo videos? Because let's face it, some of them are quite horrifying. There are good ones, but the bad ones are bad. But the good ones are good. It's like trick or treat. Well, what are we gonna get? So make sure you are sitting comfortably. You got your snacks, your beverages, your blankets, your candles lit. No cozy demon for today, okay? That's because she's sitting right behind you right now. Yeah. Ooh, be careful. Also, unfortunately for me, I have another ear infection. Yeah, that's right. Favourite time of year. I've spent most of it in pain. So that's fun for me. Not. So I can't put anything in. It's this ear this time, because last time I had an ear infection in this ear. This ear's all good now. My hearing's a little bit off still, but it's fine. But now this ear wants to be infected. Like, it's just, I cannot get a rest from this, okay? So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to go old school and go back to the overhead headphones, because I can't put anything in this ear, and I have a Dave piercing in this ear, and I haven't actually tried to put the earbuds in my ear, but I don't particularly want to, just because this piercing's still somewhat new. I've had it about like 2 months now, I think, 3 months, and I just don't want to mess with it, you know. Like, it had a moment there where it was a little bit, you know, like a bit scary, but it's settling down now, no doubt, because it's a cartilage piercing. It will start, you know, ramping up again. So I want to try and be as careful as possible. So I'm going to put these over this ear and I should be okay. Why is Siri listening to me right now? How rude. Oh, this ear is so sore. I'm miserable right now. But you know, we've got to, you know, keep calm and carry on and all of that jazz, right? I just want to rest. Do you ever feel like nothing ever just leaves you alone? You don't get like a week of peace. I feel like I haven't had a week of peace in years at this point. Excuse me. Okay, so I've got to do the mammoth scroll down to where I last was. My skull head just fell off the wall. Love that for me. Okay, are we ready? My tattoos when I got them versus now. Okay. Okay, just line work. Okay, that's not bad. They've held up pretty good. Ooh, bit of blurrage there. Okay. Okay, not bad. Not bad. Oh, okay. Might need a touch up. Not bad. Okay. Okay, not bad. Oh dear. Ooh, it could be fixable. To be honest, most of them have sort of aged the way I would expect them to. Some of them may need a little, you know, zhuzh or a little touch up or a little refresh there. But most of them, you know, not too bad. That's kind of the way tattoos heal from my experience. Part 1. Oh no, please. What? Okay. Is this Oh, I was kind of hoping it would just be henna. Where's your gloves, love? Part 1? No, I would need to see more. Is there a part 2? This is atrocious. So by the looks of things, what this person has done is done like a henna outline using a stencil and then stick and poked the design onto their leg in the worst conditions. Like, what the hell? Really? Is there more to this? Yeah, I found part 2. Okay, let's go. Let's go. I found part 2. Go me. Investigator Lauren on the case. Okay, I really want to see what this looks like. Okay, kitchen towel. Oh no! Oh, this is terrible. Even with a stencil. Oh, stop it, love. No. No, 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 no. Even the caption says, I don't like it. This is why you just don't tattoo yourself if you have absolutely zero knowledge of what you are doing, because that is a hot mess. It's not good. I'm not going to sugarcoat it today, honey. Like, there is no improvement there. I mean, the only way you can improve on that is if you go to a professional, and then they'll probably have to go over it. But then it's so misshapen, you're going to have to make it bigger and darker. This is why, in the long run, it's easier just to go to the professionals, okay, my love? Because, you know, you save time, money, your skin. You know what I'm saying? We got another tattoo today. I mean, if from one, right? Is that a shrimp? With, yeah, it's wearing a hat with the C word on it. I know some people don't like that word. I personally love it, but I'm not going to say it just in case, you know. But I feel like if you're British, you like that word. And Australians love that word. I think it's a term of endearment for Australians, right? I'm going to move to Australia just for that.
Okay, if you don't think that the whole boomers are the way that they are because of lead poisoning thing isn't real, let me give you an anecdote, because I have no other way to explain this otherwise. My mother is 60 years old. My entire life, she has hated tattoos. Her entire life, she's hated tattoos. I have 3 tattoos. And when I got my first one when I was 18 years old, she was so angry with me. She didn't speak to me for weeks. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
And then when I was about to get married and I was sending out save the dates and my tattoo was showing because of the dress I was wearing, my mom told me to Photoshop out the tattoo, or she just wouldn't send out the save the dates to her family, and it was a whole fucking thing. This is the woman, all right? Hates tattoos. Explain to me why she texts me randomly asking me a good place to get a tattoo. And I'm like, why? And this woman unironically tells me that she wants to get, wait for it, God gives his hardest battles to his strongest soldiers, on the back of her hand.
Mama has no chill.
First of all, we're not even, let's take that quote and we're gonna put that over here. We're just gonna put that over there for just a second. The back of your hand, Jennifer? First of all, you are 60. Your skin is geriatric at this point. It is paper thin, it's wrinkly, it's fragile, it bleeds so easily. It'll take a month and a half for it to just start to heal. The back of you're a pharmacy technician. What the fuck? You wear gloves all day, woman! You wear gloves all day! You gotta be in a sterile environment, you gotta wear gloves. So I told her, no, the back of your hand is not a good place. So this woman is typing on her phone in front of God and Jesus and all the little shepherd boys and goes, what about the inside of one of my fingers? I'm gonna commit arson.
I'm sorry. That is probably one of the funniest TikToks I have seen in quite a while. That was just like, the energy is everything to me, okay? So freaking funny. So, like, why is it sometimes so people that are kind of like meh about tattoos, sometimes they'll go from 0 to 100 real quick. They go from meh, don't want a tattoo, don't like them, not about it, and then all of a sudden they're wanting their hand tattooed, or they're just covered, like, overnight. Like, how does that even happen? I don't understand how you... Whatever, okay? You do you, boo. Yeah, it's probably not the best idea for Jennifer over here to get their hand tattooed straight away for their first tattoo. I would always advise against getting a hand tattoo for a first tattoo, because they are a lot of hard work to heal. It depends on what tattoo you get, but they can be kind of high maintenance. I've been somewhat lucky, to be honest with you, with my hand and finger tattoos. By the sound of things, Jennifer has a very laborious job where they're constantly using their hands, which is another like big issue with hand tattoos, and you shouldn't be wearing gloves while healing a tattoo. Some tattoo artists will give you a glove when you've just got your hand tattooed to protect it if you're like traveling or whatever. I've tried it once. Like, I was given a glove, I put it on, and I freaking hated it. It hurt so bad, I just took it off. It's not for me. I just couldn't imagine wearing gloves while it's all like scabby and stuff. I don't know. And then the sweat in the gloves. I mean, it depends what kind of gloves it is. But you know, like latex gloves, like for me, they make my hands sweaty. I just couldn't, no. I've just realised, don't you just hate that when you wear a hairband on your wrist? And it's just like, no, that's not my mood. That's not my aesthetic. If I were allowed to get tattoos at 13, it would have been this. Oh no. I'm excited for this kind of content though. Oh, I'm fine. Save me. So deep, so meaningful. Oh, was that it? I was kind of hoping for some more. I mean, I understand that kind of tattoo, to be honest with you. That does seem like quite a personal tattoo, but that to me just screams Tumblr, okay? Like, it just screams like an aesthetic kind of tattoo that you'd always take a picture of, and people would be holding like Starbucks cups with it. You know, I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I've been asked a few times to make a video, you know, saying what I would have got if I was allowed to get tattooed when I was younger or whatever, along the lines of that TikTok. And I have made one, but it's very old, but I will leave a link down below to it. What is happening? This does not look healthy. No. Is that, it looks like a pen. What is happening? Why does it look like a pen? No, that's definitely a needle. Okay. What? The thing is, everything looks not up to code. I would probably say this is definitely a scratcher tattoo, but everything's wrapped and there's gloves, which is very rare for this kind of quality of tattoo. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like it's quite... Never mind. Oh my god. What the hell am I witnessing? I'm literally witnessing like a bro hangout in someone's garage, and I'm kind of proud of them for wrapping and, you know, gloves and stuff. So they're doing the best that they can, but the quality of that tattoo is horrific. There's no need for that aggressiveness, and the line work is terrible, and need I say more? What the fuck was that about?
Okay, I did that what tattoo thing are you? And it did get mine. So the next thing that I get, I'm gonna tattoo. I'm excited.
Okay.
Cherries. Oh my god, I literally already tattooed cherries on me. Redo. Okay. My sign. Okay, I can do that. Let's go.
No,
Wow, that literally
I was
looks
hoping
like
this was
shit.
an artist.
I used like
You're touching.
I did not use the right needle.
What?
Okay.
You just touched
Normally
a fresh
I
tattoo
use,
with your
like,
bare
it's just
hand.
like one needle thick. Holy shit! I think this is meant for shading. How many?
No, stop.
Girl, this got 7 needles in it. I'm like, should I try to shade something?
They're out here acting like their skin is a colour.
I really
Look.
thought I was gonna make a good tattoo
Just
artist.
experimenting.
I might have been wrong.
Okay, love. Peace and love. This person needs to put down the tattoo machine immediately. The way that they just, no care. They're like, oh, I think this is the wrong needle. Wait, let me just check on my skin. Could you imagine a tattoo artist doing that? Being like, hang on a minute, let me just check if I've got the right equipment right here. Let me just permanently scar you for life. Are you kidding me right now with this? No, and it's like the no glove situation. We've been there before with my feelings with no gloves. Like, yeah, okay, you're like tattooing yourself and you're giving yourself your own germs, but you don't know what your hands have touched. Okay, there's always been like a couple of comments here and there saying, oh, if you're tattooing yourself, you don't need gloves or whatever. But like, you don't know where your hands have been. It's just better to be safe than sorry. You do not want to get an infection. You do not want to get sepsis because you will die. That's so dramatic. But sepsis can lead to death, okay? Like, it happens. You don't want your organs failing on you just because you wanted a fun tattoo and to experiment on yourself like a colouring book, please and thank you. Wild!
I don't get it when someone with like a bunch of tattoos say that they don't like when others ask about their tattoos. I'm just like, bitch, you have a written on your forehead. I want to know what the story behind that tat. What, we're gonna sit there and just talk about taxes? We're gonna talk about how your ex cheated on you? No, I want to talk about on your forehead. And there's like people that walk around with like these beautiful ass fucking sleeves and shit. I want to know the story. Did it fucking hurt? It probably fucking hurt. Or maybe you just have a high pain tolerance. I didn't know that about you. We're making conversation, baby. Like this tattoo right here, this is one of my favorites. It says shit was lit. Is there meaning behind it? No. Did I think it looked cool and fun? Hell yeah. I want to say that shit was lit. And this is one of my favorite conversation starters. I'm just like, look at this tattoo I have. It's stupid. You walking around like you don't want motherfuckers to ask about your tats and everything. Come on. Come on.
I love their energy so much, and I would love to have a conversation with them so much, because I'm the same. I want to know about people's tattoos, like, who was the artist? What is the meaning behind it? If you don't have a meaning, did you just like it? Was it the colour palette? Was it the line work? What sold you on that tattoo? What gave you that idea? And I get some people are very personal and private, and I understand that, like, at the end of the day, you don't owe anyone anything at the end of the day. You know, if you have a very personal, meaningful tattoo and you don't want to share, that's cool, that's calm. I understand. But sometimes people are so snobby. Do you know what I mean? Like there's a difference between saying, oh hey, like I don't want to really talk about this tattoo, it's quite personal and I've just met you. I get it, I understand. That's fine, I respect that, but it's that no, I'm not talking to you. Like when she's more tattooed than you. Oh god. Oh, that's so funny. I get it. I completely understand what they're trying to say here. It's just like she's the boss kind of thing, right? She's like oh my slipper fell off. Yeah, I'm more tattooed than Tom. And he's quite tattooed, well, on his like limbs. he's basically just tattooed on his limb. He hasn't got like his torso or his back or his neck or face tattooed. It's just like arms, legs. But I think he's more tattooed on his legs than I am. And I think, no, I'm more tattooed on my arms, but he's got one sleeve in progress, which would equate to what I've got here, right? But he's got like a patchwork sleeve and that's like filled out. There's like no gaps, but I've got quite a few gaps within mine. But overall, I am more tattooed because of my neck, my back and all of that. So who is the more tattooed out of you and your partner if you are with a significant other? If not, out of your friends or your cat or dog? I don't know. Oh, that's so cute. I have no idea what this is. Like, what is this character? I don't know. But it's so cute. Oh no, I want to pat its little head. That's all it takes for me to be like happy. It's just something cute, okay?
I got a tattoo that's made to fade about 15 months ago, and I have to be honest with you guys. It fades in 9 to 15 months, and we're on month number 17. And y'all, it's still here.
Oh, that's the thing with this whole, like, I understand why people like the idea of the ephemeral, is that how you say it nowadays? I don't know. Ephemeral? Is it ephemeral? I'll get it one day, I promise. But yeah, like, I understand why someone would want that because they don't want the permanency of an actual tattoo. I can understand that's quite appealing to people. It's like making a commitment without it being a full commitment, you know, because it does eventually fade. But I'd imagine it would look good for about 3 months tops. And then when it starts to fade, it's going to look like a terribly done tattoo and it's just going to look worse and worse and worse and worse. I don't know if it's worth the risk. If you want some, I just feel like you should maybe just stick to like henna, or there's that like ink box tattoo situation where you can get tattoos to last like 2 weeks, or temporary tattoos, shall I say, because it's not done with a needle. It's like special ink. I think is it guava ink or something like that? Jaguar ink? I think it's Jaguar ink. I don't know what the hell guava ink is. I'm losing the will. But yeah, like that would bother me so much to have a tattoo on me that looks like that, because it kind of looks like someone has had a proper tattoo and then has had like a session of laser or a couple of sessions of laser. The cons weigh out the benefits more with the ephemeral ink tattoos, to be honest with you. The pros is it doesn't last as long. It doesn't last like a proper tattoo. And you can like experiment and see if you actually like looking tattooed. That's probably the only pros. The rest to me is a con. Maybe the whole thing is just a con. I don't know. Your wrist tattoo is your weapon of choice in battle. Okay. No, the poor plant. Oh. I love their energy. like, oh my god, everyone has such good energy today. But like, same. I have like this flower here on my wrist. So unless someone has like pollen allergies, what am I going to do with a flower? Like, and then on this wrist, I have like a star and a boot. So I could maybe like kick someone or throw the boot at someone. But you're not really going to do much damage. Unless I was to wear the boot, then we're going to get a bit violent, you know, with kicking, and we won't go any further. Okay. So someone's designing a back piece here. This is so cool. There's a lot going into this. What? Okay. Wow. That's so cool. Because I was having a moment there thinking, oh, all of this is like from Google and you're kind of just putting stuff in and deleting a bit here and there. But this person is full on editing this a lot to the point where it's kind of unrecognizable from the original images. Does that make sense? Like, it's being changed enough for it to not be a copy or just taken from Google, whatever. Oh, wow. This is gnarly. Oh, I'd love to see this, like, as a tattoo. That's so cool. I love that. I wonder if we can see it finished. It's not been made into a tattoo yet. Well, on this, like, TikTok account anyway. That was cool. I love seeing the process of big tattoos being made. Okay, I'm going to react to one more for this video. Okay. Oh, there's music in the background of this. I'm going to have to mute it because this person's used like a song that can get copyrighted. But what I'm going to do is I'll leave a link down below to it so you can see it with, you know, the music and the voice. I'm just going to have to kind of like translate, I guess. Okay, so this person has a white ink over black ink tattoo. And this is 3 weeks healed by looking at the caption. So it's still early days, but oh my goodness. That looks so freaking cool. So that's 3 weeks healed. So you still probably want to give it a couple more months until you're like, okay, this is for definite what it's gonna look like. So she's just saying who the artist is, stuff like that. It looks so cool. Wow. Oh, this makes me want to do my back so much because I'm still kind of scared as to whether it's going to work or not. So that's why I haven't jumped in. It's one of those things that I'm going to be thinking about for a very, very long time. Might start the process late next year or the year after that. So that's what, 2024, I think. But basically, for those that don't know, I have a few back tattoos and they're just very mishmash. Like, they just don't make sense. They don't work together. It's my own fault, obviously. Like, I just thought it would all be a good idea, but it's not. And like, standalone, they all look okay. But I kind of want a cohesive back piece now. Do you know what I'm saying? So I was thinking of blacking out. This is insane. But I was thinking of blacking out the whole of my back and then having more black ink and white ink over the top of that to make an image. Just don't know what I want. So it's a lot. It's a thing. It's a process and I'm not rushing into it. Obviously, I'd rather take my time with this and think about it. I'm in no rush. So. But it's good to see white ink healed over black. So I might do a test white ink over my, like, because I've got blackout here. And who messaged me to say I should do that? I think it was Jamie, you know. You know, the TikToker, Jamie. I'm pretty sure he messaged me saying that I should do something like that. So I might just get a test just to see, you know, if white ink over black works for me on my arm. And if it don't, it's fine. I could just go over it with black again, right? Like, it's not that deep. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you all so much. And until my next video, stay safe, stay well. Bye.